Okay, so I'm gonna try and wrap one of these panels, and we'll be using this, which is ideally we would use something called Tedlar, which is this Tyvek type material made by DuPont as well. It comes in really really big rolls, and this is very opaque plastic that's super thin. But we're using chalkboard contact paper from Home Depot, I guess. No idea where I was given this by my PI. So I'm gonna open this up and then cut this to size and then apply it as you would with contact paper. Okay, now this is cut to size, and although I did very casually say we apply it as we would contact paper, I have not applied contact paper before. So this will be an adventure of trying to figure out how to do this. I presume I can just peel off this edge and apply. Apply to the tile. And then deal with the corners afterwards. And we'll use a cord to smooth it out. I wish I had a plastic cord, but this will have to do. Okay, that went unsurprisingly well. Let's go over it once more with plastic card just to get out any air bubbles. And then, okay. I presume same goes for the corner, and then this side, and then I'm gonna have to figure out the other sides. Actually, let's do these guys first by cutting it. So I'm gonna cut it, and then I'm gonna work on this slowly. So other side is gonna be done with the card, and then we'll see what it looks like at the end. Okay, there's a small detail here, so I've made cuts here, folded around this corner as well. Made cuts over here around this section of the light block. So, for example, here this will get folded up here and around. And it's fine if there's multiple layers of overlap, that's just part of the deal here. And then these corners will hopefully have enough layers on top of each other to stop the light. And then now I presume this layer can go on. So we will do this one on camera. And if it bubbles a bit, you can just peel it up and go again. Of course, visually it doesn't need to look perfect, but if it does, it's better. and it does seem to have at least one more stretch in it as well, which makes it stick better and easier. Okay. So now I will flip this over and take care of these remaining corners and that edge, and I'll be back. Okay, so finishing up here. And then if need be, I will go over these corners with electrical tape, but right now I don't see a need. So open this up and I'm gonna trim this back trim this back. Yep. So this looks like it's mostly wrapped. These corners aren't the cleanest, but we'll put tape on them, and then now we just need to check to make sure that the connector here fits. So they might need to be cut a bit further back here just to make sure everything snaps into place correctly. So we'll test that next, and then this module might be done. Okay, so grabbing an empty one of these injection molded parts and gonna test how it fits. So goes there, should snap on, and doesn't seem to have any problems, so snaps in completely and pops out. So this one is done. So now when we test this with an SIPM and we see a light leak, then we will need to go back around and retape or try and find a light leak in the corners. If there's a light leak, it will be in the corners, or it will be around this light break, as this edge doesn't really get covered. So some other small piece of contact paper or some electrical tape.